Hi YouTubers. So I wasn't planning on making another video today, but I am going to make another video today because I just monetized my last video, and no, my video did not get demonetized, thankfully. Yes, knock on wood. Yeah, knock on wood. But yeah, so I was looking at the ad-friendly guidelines, and I was like, what the hell? It's like I do the self-certification, which if you don't know, when you monetize your video, there's a self-certification option. It's, for example, you say like light profanity or light sexual content or light drug use, etc., or drug content, whatever, And I was looking on the self-certification, and apparently it said, oh, by the way, we have updated our guidelines. Like, okay, here we go again. They're updating their guidelines yet again. And so I quickly make sure that my content is advertisement friendly. I quickly, click on the link, make sure, there isn't like any change to my content. They still accept, light profanity like damn and hell, or, moderate profanity used in the video like shit and bitch, or, strong profanity after the opening like the F word, the word fuck, But, and they still have no exceptions for, extreme profanity, like the C word, all those terrible words. But, yeah, so what I was kind of curious about, curious ass, like the big ass cigar, is I was, looking at the ad-friendly guidelines, so no real change to inappropriate language, no real change to, the content around, what's the word, drug content, which my last video was about the tobacco ad-friendly guidelines. I was explaining in an educational way, the guidelines around educational content, about tobacco products on YouTube, and so no real change to those guidelines, even though they say there was a change. I mean, kind of a slight change to the wording. The wording is slightly changed, but it really doesn't make much of a difference, so much of a fucking difference in general. But what did change was there's a new policy, yes, yet another ad-friendly guideline, here we go again, called Promoting Dishonest Behavior or Actions. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, what the hell does that even mean? Like, what the hell in general? And so I'm just curious, so I click on it, even though I know my video contains nothing of the sort, contains nothing even remotely close, and they say, oh, we've updated our policies regarding promoting dishonest behavior. So I'm like, what does that even mean? I have no idea what that even means. So I click on the tab, and it's either your video is safe for all ads, or your video gets no ads. And basically, what dishonest behavior, I was assuming this was related to the whole update regarding vaccines, where you're not allowed to promote any kind of anti-vaccination content that's now in violation of community guidelines, anti-vaccination content, AIDS denials content, that kind of crap, any kind of anti-medical information, but in terms of what promoting dishonest behavior apparently has nothing to do with vaccines, like, MMR vaccine, HPV vaccine, or COVID vaccine. Apparently what it has to do with is, helping people, hack people's accounts, using the dark web or the deep web, or using torrents to help people hack accounts, or apparently has to do with for example, helping people cheat on an assignment, like the college admission scandal. If you see that on TV, the college admission scandal, where several parents are now in federal court for helping their children cheat into college. So apparently that's what it means, doing a video about how to plagiarize a test, or how to cheat on a test without getting caught cheating, not cheating in terms of sex, but cheating in terms of a book report, or a math test, a science test, a kid might do a video about, for example, how to cheat on a math test and not get caught. I guess this kind of makes sense, because there probably are a lot of, people, especially on YouTube, unfortunately, and this really sucks, because it's unfair to people who follow the rules. It's really fucking unfair to people who follow the rules, because obviously people who are making this type of content are total assholes, they're total jerks. I mean, I would never make this content in a million years, even though that some of my content is not advertisement friendly. Yeah, it's if you're making content that's promoting how to like cheat on tests or how to like hack people's accounts or how to like, hack into people's like email or like, social security information, you're a total jerk. I mean, I hate to say you're a total asshole. And for a better word, fuck you. It's like, so yeah, it's like, I mean, yeah, so that's the new ad guideline. I was like 90% sure it was around like vaccine information, misinformation about vaccines. I was like, oh, this is probably about the misinformation about vaccines, but apparently it has nothing to do with vaccines or medicine. It has to do with like oh, how to cheat on a test or how to plagiarize your book report and not get caught, or for example like how to hack into somebody's YouTube account and not get caught. Yeah, it's like, I hate to say it, but if you're doing that kind of content and you're expecting to get paid, you're expecting to get fucking paid for, helping people cheat on tests or like cheat on like hack into people's accounts. I mean, you're a total jerk. I mean, it's like, for a better word, screw you. It's like, yeah, that's not the kind of content we want on YouTube. But I can understand like tobacco content to a certain degree, sexual content. I can understand, drug content. That I can understand. Yeah, if you're promoting that kind of crap on YouTube where you're expecting people to pay you for like, oh, like how to cheat on a test 101, you're a total fucking asshole. I mean, yeah, you're a total fucking jerk. Anyway, pretty cool. Bye. Yeah, weird ass like the big ass cigar. Bye.